Are you curious to find out which cities in the USA rank as the top 10 least educated in 2024? With education being a crucial factor in today's society, this video unveils the cities with the lowest education levels in the country. Join us as we dive into the statistics and explore the reasons behind these rankings. From low high school graduation rates to limited access to educational resources, we uncover the challenges these cities are facing. Stay tuned to discover the issues impacting education in these areas and how they compare to the rest of the country. So, today on Discover the Globe, we're going to be taking a look at the USA's top 10 least educated cities in 2024. 10. Bakersfield, California. Starting off our list at number 10 is Bakersfield, California. Despite being known for its rich agricultural history and oil production, Bakersfield faces significant educational challenges. The high school graduation rate here is below the national average, with many students dropping out to work in local industries. The city also struggles with low college enrollment rates, partly due to the economic necessity for young adults to join the workforce early. Efforts to improve education in Bakersfield have been hampered by a lack of funding and resources, leading to overcrowded classrooms and underpaid teachers. 9. Mobile, Alabama. Mobile, Alabama, comes in at number 9. This port city has a vibrant cultural heritage but struggles with education. High school graduation rates in Mobile are relatively low, and many residents lack higher education credentials. The city faces challenges such as high poverty rates and limited access to advanced educational resources. Mobile's public schools often lack the funding needed to provide quality education, resulting in outdated textbooks, insufficient technology, and limited extracurricular activities. Despite these challenges, local organizations are working tirelessly to improve educational outcomes through community programs and partnerships with local businesses. 8. McAllen, Texas. 8th on our list is McAllen, Texas. Located near the Mexican border, McAllen has a large Hispanic population, many of whom face language barriers that hinder educational attainment. The city's high school graduation rate is below the national average, and college enrollment is also low. Economic factors play a significant role, with many families unable to afford higher education. The city has been working to address these issues through bilingual education programs and scholarships aimed at low-income students. However, the progress has been slow, and much work remains to be done. 7. Detroit, Michigan. Detroit, Michigan, ranks 7th among the least educated cities in the USA. Once a thriving hub of the automobile industry, Detroit has faced economic decline, which has severely impacted its education system. The city's high school graduation rate is among the lowest in the nation, and college attendance is sparse. Detroit's public schools suffer from chronic underfunding, teacher shortages, and deteriorating infrastructure. Many students in Detroit face socio-economic challenges such as poverty and crime, which further impede their educational progress. Non-profit organizations and community leaders are working to revitalize the city's education system, but significant barriers remain. 6. Brownsville, Texas. At number 6, we have Brownsville, Texas. Similar to McAllen, Brownsville has a significant Hispanic population and faces language barriers that affect educational outcomes. The city's high school graduation rate is low, and fewer students pursue higher education compared to the national average. Economic challenges also play a role, with many families struggling to make ends meet. Efforts to improve education in Brownsville include increased funding for bilingual programs and partnerships with local colleges to provide more accessible pathways to higher education. However, systemic issues continue to pose significant challenges. 5. Cleveland, Ohio. Cleveland, Ohio, takes the 5th spot on our list. The city has been struggling with economic decline, which has had a profound impact on its education system. Cleveland's high school graduation rate is below the national average, and many residents lack higher education qualifications. The city's public schools face numerous challenges, including underfunding, teacher shortages, and outdated facilities. Students in Cleveland often come from low-income families and face various socio-economic barriers to education. Despite these challenges, there are ongoing efforts to improve educational outcomes through community initiatives and partnerships with local businesses and universities. 4. Fresno, California. Fresno, California is fourth on our list. The city faces significant educational challenges, with a high school graduation rate below the national average and low college enrollment. Economic factors play a major role, with many students needing to work to support their families. Fresno's public schools often lack the resources needed to provide a high-quality education, resulting in overcrowded classrooms and insufficient support for teachers. The city has been working to address these issues through increased funding for education and programs aimed at supporting low-income students, but progress has been slow. 3. Memphis, Tennessee. Memphis, Tennessee, ranks third among the least educated cities in the USA. The city has a high school graduation rate below the national average and low college enrollment. Economic challenges and high poverty rates significantly impact educational outcomes in Memphis. The city's public schools are often underfunded, with insufficient resources to support students and teachers. Many students face additional barriers such as crime and lack of access to educational resources outside of school. Efforts to improve education in Memphis include increased funding for schools, community programs, and partnerships with local businesses, but significant challenges remain. 2. Visalia, California. Visalia, California, takes the second spot on our list. The city faces numerous educational challenges, with a high school graduation rate below the national average and low college enrollment. Economic factors play a significant role, with many students needing to work to support their families. Visalia's public schools often lack the resources needed to provide a high-quality education, resulting in overcrowded classrooms and insufficient support for teachers. The city has been working to address these issues through increased funding for education and programs aimed at supporting low-income students, but progress has been slow. 1. Flint, Michigan. At the top of our list is Flint, Michigan. The city has been facing numerous challenges for years, including a major water crisis that has had a significant impact on its education system. Flint's high school graduation rate is among the lowest in the nation, and college enrollment is also low. Economic challenges and high poverty rates significantly impact educational outcomes in Flint. The city's public schools are often underfunded, with insufficient resources to support students and teachers. Many students face additional barriers such as crime and lack of access to educational resources outside of school. Efforts to improve education in Flint include increased funding for schools, community programs, and partnerships with local businesses, but significant challenges remain. The importance of education. Education is often regarded as the cornerstone of personal and societal development. It opens doors to better employment opportunities, enhances individual quality of life, and promotes economic growth. However, not all regions in the United States have equal access to high-quality education. Various socio-economic factors, including poverty, unemployment, and lack of resources, significantly influence educational outcomes. By examining the cities with the lowest education levels, we can better understand the underlying issues and work towards solutions that ensure everyone has the opportunity to succeed. Methodology. To determine the least educated cities in the USA in 2024, we considered several key metrics, including high school graduation rates, college enrollment and completion rates, literacy rates, and access to educational resources such as libraries, internet connectivity, and quality of schooling. Data was sourced from reputable organizations such as the U.S. Census Bureau, National Center for Education Statistics, NCES, and local educational departments. Education is a fundamental pillar of personal and societal development, and the cities on this list highlight the significant disparities that exist within the United States. While each city faces unique challenges, common themes such as economic hardship, lack of resources, and socio-economic barriers are prevalent. Addressing these issues requires a multifaceted approach, involving increased funding, community involvement, and policy changes to ensure that every student has access to quality education. By shining a light on these cities, we hope to raise awareness and inspire action to improve educational outcomes for all. Thank you for joining us on Discover the Globe as we explored the top 10 least educated cities in the USA in 2024. If you found this video informative, please consider subscribing and sharing to support our efforts in bringing more content like this. See you next time.